we go. X mode
Yeah.
grab.
Motion sickness combo trials. Yo.
Is this gonna kill? He's gonna get 3. Even if he techs,
yeah.
it's gonna do some damage, right?
I don't know actually about that part. Yeah.
Oh.
The kill.
No! The magic pixel!
Oh. The USS area. Is there a heat wave?
Yo, you put this in the hands of a player who knows more shit than me. Yeah, honk.
Gotta get hopping. That's a good thing. Jump heavy punch. No, didn't get hit by it.
Yeah, look at those.
Yeah, this is like wow, Jackie Chan, where you can just do some OTGs.
Oh! What's Takahapa gonna do? Backs against the wall. 100 hands.
Oh, I'm stunned. I'm done.
What did that just make
Oh no! Ah.
Well, shit.
That's stunning the.
There you go. Like this dive. Like this dive from Blaze is insanely good. Yeah, Zodiac sitting on all the meter. That's gonna hit. That killed.
Yeah.
And have your dearest wishes granted.
Okay, you know what? This genie actually sounds a little bit like Homer Simpson.
Patience, my fine feathered friend. Any 3 wishes. Oh, 1 wish, a 2 wish, a 3 wish. Then I make like a banana and spin it.
It's like if Homer Simpson tried to be the genie, that's what you get.
And let me tell you, what a doozy that wish.
It actually is? Oh my god, okay.
So, master, what do you have?
We're getting no assists. 8. Oh! I'm sorry. What did I see? What did I see in you Melody's intro there?
Yeah, it's good. Ah, it didn't come out again.
Oh, come on, that would have been.
Oh, come on. Like
Gotcha.
that? Like that? Alright. RIP EXDP doesn't work all the time, apparently. Actually, there are some cases where it does not work. Today I learned.
Come on, that doesn't count as a dodge? Okay, that's it. I was like, that's a good opportunity to get the dude. Some matches in. So, I'm looking forward to it. I hope to see you all Wednesday for another, fighting game extravaganza here in the digital basement. Sweet. Sweet Skull. Excellent. I'm glad that you're going to be available. Put the word out to the Schwarzer Blitz community. I want them, at the very least, I can just sit around and watch them play, and that would be dope. I want to learn some stuff. So get the word out, and we will get together on Wednesday. All right, everyone. Much love. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to go see who we can raid. Man, my stream still says Schwarzer Blitz. What the orb does. Maybe it's just points. Getting out of there. See what this boss is all about. I'm gonna need a moment after. Come on with the interrupts. I'm sorry, that was a pretty nice 3-fart combo. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo, I bodied 20 of these fools. I don't think I need to go through the other 80 right now. Okay. Do this. If I take him out with that, then shit. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, that's probably the speedrun strat. Thank you, yeah. I'm surprised I managed to pull that one out.
Here you go!
Moose Fighter Monday.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Yo, happy Monday. I hope everyone's doing well. Yes, the Mr. Murmicle. The good old reliable Murmicle here on a Monday afternoon, chilling with the Rat Gang. What's up, friends? It is, guys. It is hella cold. So I've got my hot coffee. Yeah, another long slog Monday. Yep. Nah, I feel ya. I'm glad you can be here to chill. Hopefully we can, take care of each other a little bit going into the next week. I know my last week was rough for me, so I'm happy to be here just hanging with friends, I gotta say. Oh. I do have a little bit of show and tell to do though on this fine Monday. I have been making a point of going through and trying to clear out the basement, turn it into a space that I could, actually work in. I came across something interesting that I think will go really well for a cozy CRT stream. Y'all might be interested in. I came across a nice pile of VHS tapes. Now, these are fun ones, man. I don't know if you remember these, but you used to be able to get VHS tapes from Nintendo. They're advertisements. But I loved these things growing up. Oh my lord. So yeah. We got Banjo Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing. Oh my lord. This is, I don't even know who this is from. Hot News 64. The Insider's Guide to N64. This has got to be a rare one, right? Because yeah, that's Donkey Kong and the Jet Force Gemini dude. Yeah. Hot News with a Z 64. My lord, this is delightful, right? And here were the first two that I got. I remember, okay, I was a kid who wanted Donkey Kong Country. Oh man, did I want to get my hands on Donkey Kong Country. So like when this little thing, Enter the Jungle, November 20, when this appeared in my mailbox, I was so excited. And then of course, this one, I am pretty sure I got this one. It's a Star Fox 64 one. Getting people to demo games in the 90s was kind of weird, right? Like, you didn't have digital distribution services. Yo, Safety Man, you understand. Safety Man, you probably went to a local Walmart to go check out Star Fox 64 and Mario Kart 64 and I swear to God, guys, this is how companies got you to demo their games. They hired people and they put a bunch of TVs, a bunch of CRT TVs and consoles in a truck with early builds of the game, and they drove across the country to your local mall. And you would have to go to your local mall, stand in the burning heat of the summer in order to play, like under one of those little like awnings over top of one of those like food trucks, right? And like look into the glare of a CRT TV in the middle of the day, and that is how you got to play Star Fox 64 for the first time. And I'm fairly sure, like I'm almost positive that's where I got this. Like I don't recall getting this one in the mail, unlike the Donkey Kong 64 or the Donkey Kong Country one rather. Yo, Hero Fan. Yo, we are talking about the weird world of advertising games to you via VHS tape in the 1990s. I mean, and like this obviously wasn't just like a North American phenomenon either, right? The like Gamatsu videos, VHS tapes that would be put out through gaming mags in Japan, right? Like that was a thing. There were a bunch of like promotional Street Fighter videos and stuff like that, showing you the tips of the trade, and this is how you do 2-in-1s, and you know stuff like that. Yes, Safety Man. Oh my lord, that makes me so happy that you remember that. Yes, the ginormous Game Boy. I see this, I see that display pop up in like auction circles every now and again, right? Where someone will have one, and it's like this giant Game Boy that was hooked up to a TV that would be able to demo games. So good. Oh my, right? The weird like bubble enclosures that you would see at McDonald's with like N64s in them later on, right? Nice, yeah, a Majora's Mask setup, that was a good one. You can see all of the pixels, right? When they're blown up like that, oh man. It's another view, right? But like very clearly, okay, look man, like you can just look at this cross section and you know that I was in a Nintendo household, right? So like I don't have, and I wonder now, I'm like, I haven't really dug into it, but like what are the Sega equivalent? I'm sure Sega made their own promotional VHSs, right? I'm sure they did. Yeah, so I do have the Donkey Kong Country VHS. I don't even remember what these things look like. Dude, and they come in such, like, legitimately, they come in such nice cases. Like, There you go. Donkey Kong Country Exposed. Right? But like these are like what? Like 15 to 30 minute VHS tapes, right? They just get a bunch of interns to write and record some lines. If I recall, right, it was like the Donkey Kong Country one is, if I recall, is themed as like a we need to break into the treehouse to find all their secrets, and like all the developers are being like are intentionally obfuscating things, and your hosts have to like find the truth, right? It's like it's an expose. It's the Donkey Kong Country Exposed. Showed the gorilla and the monkey they use for mocaps. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I gotta go through these. Like, I have a vague recollection of the Donkey Kong Country one. I have a vague recollection of the Star Fox one. But, like, I literally forgot that I had this one entirely. Right? And it's impressive. Like, that Rare themselves would be like, look, we have enough going for us that we can make a strictly Nintendo-themed VHS promotional... What in the world? Oh my god. Pocket monsters? Look at that. With the lenticular... I don't even know where that's from. Whoop. Probably a millionaire if I sold this card. I don't even know what it is. Pocket Monsters Anime Collection. Yeah, I legitimately have no idea what this is. It must have been in here since 1998. Like... Okay, I'm very, very, very carefully putting away my retirement plan back in the VHS case. This is how we find our retirement plan. I'm serious. This is great. But yeah, dude, get ready for the must-have title of the year. Dude, Diddy Kong Racing was a game. It was such a good game. Yeah, I feel that the Diddy Kong Racing one was one that must have gotten really big circulation, because you're right, I do see that one around a lot. And the Star Fox 64 one as well, but like less for the Banjo-Kazooie and definitely not for... right, yeah, it's Jet Force Gemini and DK64 for the Hot News 64. But no, so I'm gonna spend one of the Cozy CRT streams going through some of these old VHS tapes. It is delightful, some of the stuff that I have come across, right? So like obviously like some of the old TMNT VHS tapes. Man, freaking like $50 VHS tapes in like 1990 money for like 2 episodes. The things I did to, well, the things I made my parents do, so I could watch glorified commercials, which had an inordinate impact on my life going forward. You need all the John Lovitz material. I mean, I respect it. I respect it. Oh man. Yo, all right, friends. So, I have just kind of been like, I don't know what to play lately. I gotta be real. I'm kind of in a, you know, I'm looking for what the next thing is, right? But that also got me thinking about what were some of the games that we have played, and I think we should. I think it's a good time to take a look back at some of the, you know, 2D Fighter Maker games that we have appreciated, because surprisingly, a lot of these games are still being updated. So, yeah, we're gonna start off. We got Bukotsu and we got Shuzen, which are two 2D FM games that are really interesting, both in like their own unique ways. Bukotsu is very much a homage to 90s arcade fighters, and specifically like the arcade format, right? Much like a lot of the modern retro games, like what Foxy Boxy does with Robo-O, they look at like the NES or the Famicom as their baseline, and use those platforms as their like kind of the language of their design, right? And so the same applies here for Bukotsu. So they have really said, okay, arcade, booting up a ROM, booting up an arcade machine, that kind of experience. That's what they're going for. So I'm interested in seeing what kind of refinements they have made in the past, you know, year or two. And then Shuzen is another game which is very, very atypical. It's got like, it's like a fantasy RPG fighting game where you can get like, you can like choose like healing items and you have bonus items that can give you buffs and like stuff like that. And then you have a magic gauge. It is very meter heavy. It is very, very wildly animated. It is super cool. And it too has gone through some revisions. It still only has the 2 characters. So yeah, no new characters added in either of these games. But some refinements and updates along the way. So, you know, let's spend some time checking it out. MK1 is my next journey. I mean, it might be. I was really enjoying our Mortal Kombat explorations in like MKX. Maybe I do finally need the Mortal Kombat Marvel, like. The hunt for Floyd. Everyone talking about Floyd. I hear he kind of becomes the Wall. There are always, man, everyone's always a Mortal Kombat hater. I don't know what the disproportionate hate is for that. Oh, no safety, I haven't. Oh, man. Okay, we need to get together there. We need to... Seriously, sometimes I need friends to drag me out. Because, yeah, they absolutely do. They have... It's Axel City that they have there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they have... Is it Dynamite Bomb? It's either Axel City or Dynamite Bomb. But either way, it would be nice. I haven't gotten my hands on the EXA version in a couple years, not since I saw it at EVO. Start building your routine around it. I used to do that, man. I used to do that. I managed, like, years ago, I got my work schedule to line up so that I could get into work early, so I could leave early enough to make it for our weeklies, which were partway on my way home. So make half the trip home, play in our fighting game weeklies, lose the tournament, and then and then head home. Oh, well, I appreciate you, Moss. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to select multiple characters, but, you know, that's fine. So, Bukotsu. It is a 4-button fighter with a dedicated special button, which I find interesting. So it does have just your standard motion inputs. What are his specials? There you go. There you go, he's a charge character. Oh, that's fun. Okay. So I don't know, I don't remember how this game handles their 1-button specials. But yeah, right? So like the sprite flickering. The sprite flickering is definitely, right, one of those, hey, this is your nod to the aesthetic of the time, right? Can I reset? There is, here, I'll see if it can show you. The boot up sequence is quite nice as well. So you got the classic, like, program ROM boot up, right? This is how you know these folks are like committed. Pixel art isn't outdated. If these circles appear elliptical, adjust the monitor, right? Like, and once again, this is someone who knows the, like, conventions of the hardware that was right, that was like arcade systems. There's talk all the time, are NES games supposed to be displayed at 4:3 or at, like, whatever the weird, it's like a slightly different aspect ratio, right? So there's always, like, the squishing and stretching, and it's like, when you view it in an emulator, it's a little bit squished, but when you view it on a CRT, it gets stretched out. Which was the intended way to view those things? Who's to say? But that is something that developers would have to do. They would literally have to put it in where they're like, we don't know how the end hardware is going to interpret this. So, hey, if these appear elliptical and not circular, you got to adjust your monitor settings, right? And that's something that's like, you could go, like, I remember playing Street Fighter. Oh god, I don't even know what version of Street Fighter. It was a version of Street Fighter that was just in, like, my local convenience store. But the aspect ratio was all off, right? And it's like, I remember going to another arcade and being like, this looks completely different. They know is what makes this stuff different from outsider art. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, it's right. What is the charge window? The charge window's pretty big. And you can just go, oh, you only get, right. So it's like direction and a dedicated special button will get you the one button special, but I think you only get one version of it, right? That feeling between dev and audience that shows they both know what's up. Yeah, it's a handshake. No, absolutely. Right, absolutely. It is right, it is the meeting of the muscled arms. Of like, I get you. I know you know. All right. What are our links like? So, right, we can like kind of do little gattlings with our lights. It is priceless. Yeah, I don't see... Oh, okay. Stand, light punch, crouch, heavy punch. Can I get anything else? Right? Because, yeah. Stand... Yeah, you can't get... That's interesting. Okay, so very limited... I do recall this being a thing where this game has fairly limited links, right? Where it's like it's looking for short sequence, like very short hit confirm, right? Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, even, like, right? So even the pushback on that. If you get a jump in, you really can't make much out of your... Okay. Yeah, you gotta get, like, a deep jump in. Oh, man, yeah, and no juggle points, right? So, you can cancel into that sweep. Alright. They really don't want you to go too wild, eh? Looks like Baz versus Jabali. Yep, we got some dive kick here. What's up, Rommel? Yo, welcome. Okay, can you get... Yeah, man, like... Guys, you're not giving me much for the hit confirms. Oh yes, this is a 2D fighter maker game called Bukotsu. From Uji Rabbit, I believe is the developer's name. Very like early 90s fighting game. But it does have, interestingly, a one-button special, which, you know, I know not everyone is a fan of the one-button specials, but oh, interesting. Yes, it does have especially this kind of like street brawler dude, right? He definitely has some Streets of Rage vibes. I see it. Interestingly, they do let you cancel special into special, even with the one-button specials, right? So I have this, like, punch on the back far special, and I can immediately cancel into that. It doesn't connect, but it does connect into the down special. That's, like... I don't know if... I don't know if that's intent... Like, I mean... I'm just not sure if you can do that with... your regular specials, but because they're all charge moves, so you really can't do them. That's fascinating. All right. There we go. Trying to remember what the quick reset was. Oh. Did I break it? I might have broken a little. Look, I love 2D Fighter Maker. It is not the most stable of engines. There we go. Hello, hello. Yes, there are throws in this game. Give me a second here, actually. I believe close and heavy and close and special for most characters are their throw. All right. Who do we like, folks? Who do we like? Let me hear your preferences. Big muscle dude. That substitute teacher you remember. That other substitute teacher you remember. Some dude getting stepped on. Purple hair chick. All right, let's do it. Let's see what she has. Oh. I do love, that's some good idle animation. I got it. We're good. Ooh, all right. Right, I do recall her. Okay. Okay, let me hop over. I'm going to check out her move list here. All right. Oh, charge down, up. Oh, she's got a flash kick. There we go. All right. Here, forward, heavy punch for her throw. And then she has a forward. All right. Oh, damn. Okay, she's got... I've just noticed her, her move list. So she has a ton of just like back forward. So like back forward B is this forward kick. These are all cancelable out of her. Back forward light kick, forward back light kick, forward back heavy kick is this 2-hitter. Ooh, are these all chainable? Oh, no. Okay, that would be too much to ask. Oh. Yeah, she's got follow-ups. Okay, maybe they are chainable into each other. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, social studies teacher, definitely. I like, I had her, like, for careers or civics or something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Can we get him off of heavies? Yeah, we can. Okay, so... let's find... oh, come on. We gotta find a way to hit confirm into heavy. Because, yeah, we can do, like, heavy, back forward heavy. Yeah. Okay. So, I don't know if they're all, like, I don't know if you can freely choose to go between all of her different follow-ups, right? But, like, that's not even a charge. That's just down up. That's not even a charge attack. Yeah, okay. So you may be able to. I'm not sure what the cancel window is to get to, like, to and from them. But, like, heavy, stand heavy punch, back forward heavy punch, and then it lets me go into my down up. But you have to kind of, like, delay it. Okay. Damn. Okay, this seems like a very annoying character to deal with, right? Pressure and mix up, and like if these moves are overheads, yeah, okay, so stand light kick, stand heavy kicks, oh, sorry. Let me start that over. Stand light punch, stand light kick. Seems to be relatively universal. But yeah, finding the right moves. This is all a little maybe. Yeah, can't connect the heavy one. Got a lot of options. Back for okay. Right. Oh, okay, there you go. Forward B is also a throw for her. Yeah, yeah. 2 different throws on your heavy punch and kick. Damn, I was hoping the light one wouldn't launch them. Yeah, though this does really it limits you. There's very little air game, right? Like I haven't seen anyone with any air specials yet. You know what we should do? I mean, I love me an in-game tutorial. Though we could really afford to have more in-depth information. Yo, JT.
Yes.
Damn, big damage. I do appreciate also. Oh. Oh, no dashing attack. So yeah, you can't even... Yeah, man. It's funny, like, when you think about, I don't know, when people talk about kind of like the grounded footsies games, right? I think a lot of time they're talking about games that have relatively limited, like, aerial mobility options, relatively limited juggle options, right? Alright, so this guy's very, like, brawler, 1-inch punches. Got some dragon punches. Oh. Oh, I like that little hop move from her. I need to find that. Or circle back, CCC. Oh, those 1-inch punches are Rekka's. Ooh, counter. Okay. There you go. I guess I have one too. They're just gonna like parry at each other. Nah. Oh, quarter circle. Okay, so he has a bunch of Rekka series. So those 1-inch punches can, you have different variations. All right, so quarter circle back. AA. Ah, okay. Okay. Interesting. AB down D? Oh, get him on the sweep. There you go. Literally has a Tekken hop kick. Yo, yeah, it's like, and so that's it. It's really fascinating where it's like, this game is giving characters a lot of really cool and interesting tools, but like in a largely like stripped down system. No big chains, no obvious huge links, no big juggle opportunities, no big aerial game, but like then you have strong counters, big damage, kind of exchanges, right? I wonder if that is. It's kind of like let the system be stripped down to give the characters an opportunity to shine on their own. There you go. Can I just do it with the one button special? No. Yeah, very early Fatal Fury. That's actually a really good point of comparison, right? He's all me. He ate the ultimate warrior is what happened. Ooh, bonus game. What? You're just gonna throw shit at me? All right. Oh, I got you. I got you, soccer ball. Who's throwing a brick at me, though? So yeah, I think this game, I think it first came out around 2019, and it's received some updates, basically annually. Come on, what's up, Granny? Oh! Yo, I love badass grannies in fighting games. I don't know what it's about. It's such a cool archetype. Oh. Yeah, no, 100%. The dope grandmas in anime as well. Same vibe, right? 100%. Get your shoes off my top of me. Not having it, man. Okay, but when are we gonna get the Italian Nona who has a super that wraps you in like plastic, right? And it's like treats you like your couch and preserves you for another fucking era. Yo, Inaho versus Yasu. We need the indie game crossovers, Logan. You gotta get on it. I was gonna say, I want to see what this girl has. Like, is she mostly a brawler? I can't. Yeah. Okay. So like lunge punches. Ooh. That punch, man. What is? I feel like I know that from, like, is that a reference to something? I feel like that, like, bottom of your chin punch comes from somewhere. Oh, must be a new character. You see they've got the rough animations there on some of their moves. Oh, interesting. Okay. No, very thinly veiled innuendo. Man, you really gotta get close. That better. Yeah, okay. I think that crouching heavy punch does put them into a standing position, though. Because, yeah, my little 1-inch punch Rekkas, they whiff on a lot of crouching. Maybe all the crouching opponents. Oh, God. At least he's not. Who was it? Was it DJ in Street Fighter 4 that had a move that whiffed on crouching opponents? And then, like, the only thing that went into it wouldn't force standing? Yeah, stand medium punch. Okay. I'm like, I have a vague recollection of a couple of players being upset. Okay, forces stand, but whiffs on everyone except for fucking except for the big bodies. Okay, like, and the biggest of the big bodies, right? Why? Like, did anyone from Capcom ever address that? Was that just like an oversight? Okay, that didn't actually connect. Sweet. Going for the throw. There we go. Here we go. Us versus the log. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, okay. Too far for that. A bowling ball? The brick didn't work, so you threw a bowling ball at me. I'm sorry. Who's this character? I'm sorry. Who's this character? Oh. Oh. Come on. What do you got? God, that's such a high jump. Of course, she's got a 100-hand slap with the umbrella. I think I recognize that from somewhere, too. Draw game? Excuse me, sir. All right, all right. Oh, the range on that. Good counter. Oh no, the throw. No, come on. All right, let's kick her ass here. Come on. Oh, okay. She ready for me. Oh man, it leaves like a little gap sometimes. That's interesting. Okay. So some of his Rekka strings, yeah, are not like either I am canceling them too slowly and I'm leaving gaps, or some of them have built-in gaps and you just gotta watch your ass. I think, yeah, okay, that works too. Oh, man. Yeah, this game demands that you, like, you get in on someone. If you want your fancy stuff to work, you need to be definitely deep in there. Where do these characters exist? Let me try them, please. Oh, lordy. Oh. Do we get, is this some capoeira action? Okay, they've definitely they're cooking up some stuff in the background for this game, man. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's cool though. Kick specialist. They have a bunch of the characters who are kind of like punch brawler specialists. So that makes sense, right? We've got the grandma as the like the grappler counter specialist. Though counters seem pretty prevalent amongst the cast. Got more. It's Elf. I'm gonna send him back to his home planet. Man, okay. I might have to consult with my 2D Fighter Maker developer friends so we can maybe dig into this and maybe get access to some of these characters. Get the throw. Yeah. Okay, for all of you Muscle Mommy fans, she's a coming for ya. Yo, she's zippy too. I love it. There's my low counter. Oh. Just look back, catch, go forward, C. All right. Let's see if I can. The buff goth lady, right? Look. She doesn't take shit from people at the gym, all right? That's all I'm saying. This is like the 4th character that we have been able to play against, but is not available on the character select screen. That fucking elbow drop is so cool. It's so fast. So it is just like still in development. I'm pretty sure it started in like it first released in 2019 and it's just been getting updates since then. Let me see. I can't find this. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go deep. Hey, okay, that was the end of the arcade mode. That is so sick. Yeah, latest one was March of this year. Thank you, J. Cool. Yeah, J. Cool, actually, if you have a link to Uji-san's like Twitter or page or whatever, please post it in chat. I can't find it amongst my many screens. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, 2019, right? But I love it. Break away from the rat race, right? So it's all kind of like, right? It's the mostly everyday people. Like, and this dude ain't an everyday dude. Like, I just gotta say. I know, right? It's so dope. I'm like, it is, I don't know. I kind of really enjoy when games, like, there's a tendency to, like, feel, especially amongst indie games, for people to want to let players do whatever they can and whatever they want to. And that is fun and empowering. It really is, right? But also, limitations breed creativity, not only for developers, but for players. So I really appreciate it when a game is like, okay, what is my point of reference, right? My point of reference is early 90 arcade stuff. The Fatal Furies of the world, right? Great. What does that mean? It means we don't have, right? Like the legacy of games, anime fighters going into chain systems and Gatlings and like some of the more, right, in-depth combo heavy stuff, right? It was, you push a couple buttons, some of these things chain together, you can probably go into a special attack. Right? It's like, it's almost, there was this point before, right? We talk a lot about the Wild West of fighting games, and there is some amazing stuff in the early days of fighting games that was just like, we don't have any standards, so we can do whatever the hell we want. But also, it's important to remember that there was a little bit of a point before that where everything was so closely tied to like martial arts fighting games that you didn't get some of the wild FGC fighting game style systems until a little bit, right? It was very much in the lineage of combat sports. And when you consider that, there are chains and there are like combinations that you do, but they're not like combos like we know of them today, right? And so even once it kind of started getting solidified before everything really exploded and everyone was like, okay, what are all the directions we can go in? There was this moment where it was like very combat sports focused, but then be like, okay, Street Fighter has this like actual like, you know, 2-in-1 combo style thing going on. What about that? But it means that you end up focusing on little things, right? And in this case, it is where is my opportunity to get that one big damage move? I have limited ways to get into it, and I have to be in a specific circumstance to get it. How do I accomplish that, right? And then what is the counter to all that? Well, literal like counters and parries, like high-low counters and parries and such. So like that's, it really like changes the focus, right? And just by like a core little decision of like, and this may have come from, hey man, I love going to see the arcades, and that boot up sequence is something that sticks into my head. And so, right? Like you start building around that idea and see what comes out of it, right? Super fascinating. This is super cool. And yes, thank you, J. Cool, for posting the link both to Uji Rabbit and to the game itself. Folks, you know, check this out. There have been some, I do not remember seeing all of those characters, like the AI characters, the non-released characters, I suppose. The last time I played. Now I really, like I said, I'm gonna have to go dig into the files to see if I can maybe get access to them. We will see. All right, yo, been an hour and 18 minutes hanging out with you lovely folks. I think this is a perfect time for us to take a little bit of a break. We're gonna come back. It's still Niche Fighter Monday. We're still chilling. Yeah, and then we're gonna try out another 2D Fighter Maker game that has received some updates that I haven't tried in a while. Something called Shuzen, and this is a really cool, highly stylized, like magic item RPG oriented fighting game. And I remember being enamored but very confused the last time I played it, and so I'm hopeful this time we can understand it a little bit more thoroughly and appreciate some of the changes and additions that have been made since. So, that's what we're going to do in just a minute. Stick with me, my friends. In the meantime, consider hopping in the Discord if you haven't already. Also, we have a Patreon where you can, if you want to be able to support us here in the basement, that's probably the best place to do it. Cheapest way for you. It's the most helpful for me. Gets you access to a bunch of cool exclusive stuff as well. It's probably the best way to do it. If you have some money in the digital couch cushions, I'd appreciate it. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm just glad y'all are here hanging out. And of course, you can go over to the YouTube to check out all of the other stuff that I do, videos, music-related stuff, glitch art, all the VODs from here, all that good stuff. So consider doing that. Drop me a follow, drop me a sub if you have one of those Prime subs available. But we're going to be back in just a few minutes, my friends. Stick with me. I hope you're having a good Niche Fighter Monday so far.
Changing.
No.
Writhing in pain.
We weren't able to
Tentacles
withstand
grow
it.
From your face, from the back, your wings.
But we
Do
get
you
fucking
already
wings.
understand what is happening?
Turning into an angel.
The pain. Let go.
Let's go.
Still getting hit.
No.
Oh, drop
Oh
the tank on
God, no!
No!
him. But he's immune. A couple
He
frames
just
of
left
flare.
behind him.
Yep. Oh wow, 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 wow! Look at that. So there's gravity scaling, right?
Guys,
in this game
it's the
Yeah, there is gravity scaling and an infinite prevention system. After the
Okay.
and this is an overhead, by the way.
Hmm.
So it's a frame 3 overhead that also avoids lows.
Wow. Okay. So
Oh, there you go. They're both on punches. All right. Wait, what was that kick? Was that just close? Y'all saw that kick though, right?
Dropping those big elbows in the air.
And
Another,
damn, this
another
grab game
throw.
and the combo off the throw, so good.
Yeah, yeah, that's good to know you can combo after throws for a grappler. I'm sure Mohos is gonna do something with that info. Oh, the Raging Demon command grab didn't work. Oh, eats a low, gets juggled. Tagged in by a
what?
Kuma. Yeah, no, we'll just never mind that glitch. It's like in Famicom Fighters when they're two sides.
Man, what? Throw! Oh shit, I really want to grasp someone, but also I really want to throw them. Well, that's right, Kiro. That is the Katana fan lift. You're right.
it is basically.
God,
Yeah.
I've been so like I need to go back and visit the old Mortal Kombats again, man.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, I
UNC3
think
is so good.
I think in like almost the 2-3 years of watching MKL stream, never seen any Mortal Kombat.
No.
Not even one.
I usually avoid games with oh
Dude.
my god.
Unblockable. Oh,
That's
I couldn't quick
nasty.
recover.
Wait, don't quick recover. There's the
Yeah.
But yeah, Nekogami's kind of similar in that way. That meditation pose is fire though.
It's so good.
So good.
I'm really excited to see the new characterizations come into Yume and Sudeikis.
I would say when
Oh,
I was
God.
listening. Yeah. Well, that's what that's what happens when your super is frame 21 after the super flash, if I recall.
That fucking button, I don't understand why it's so good. Oh, can I not? Good. Okay, it does work. Okay, sure, hop right through my... Oh, hello! No! That was mine! I shouldn't have let up. Yo, hello everybody. Welcome on back. It is Niche Fighter Monday. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope the day's treating you all right. I hope the upcoming week is going to be, you know, productive and rewarding and just, you know, just fabulous. I just hope y'all have a fabulous week this week. And this is always a fun way for us to kick us off. So I appreciate you joining me here in the basement. I hope y'all got your drinks, your snacks, you've had a healthy lunch, and we're gonna keep playing some fighting games. This game this week is gonna rule, actually? Yo, that's good to hear. What's going on with you? What is gonna make this week rule for you? Whoa, before I blow out your ears. There we go. Hey, yo, let's fucking go indeed. That is amazing. Dude, it is always so tough, right? When you're like, I don't know what the heck's going on, and I can't do anything about it until I figure it out. Just the figuring it out, oh man, that is so much of the battle. So, yo, huge congrats. I'm glad you can be on the journey, right? Yeah, now you know. Like, I've had some folks in my life who it's like lifelong medical mysteries. And it's just like, you do what you can to mitigate the symptoms, I guess. But oh, that is fantastic. Yo, that will make for a hella good week. Yeah, right. Oh man, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. All right. What do we got on deck with us? What has Shuzen been up to? Hang on, I gotta change. Wait a second. Wait a second. Will this work? Did I do this correctly? All right. There we go. Okay, light. Medium. Heavy. Special. Huh? Oh. Okay. Let's just hop in here and make sure our buttons are correct. I don't think they are. All right. Hang on a sec. Let me close anti-micro. This game is so sick. It has been a minute since I have had an opportunity to play it. Okay, not keyboard. I need to fix controller. A, B, C, D, start. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got tutorials. Oh, wow. Zeal system, what is happening here? All right. Oh, the movement. I just love the momentum on this. All right. Oh, okay. So there are two different... So hold down to guard. And then you have down and punch at the same time. So not hold down, then punch. That gives you just your standing jab. But down and punch at the same time. Will give you your dedicated anti-air. All right. Medium attack. B or jump B. Long reach, high power. Makes sense. Down B performs an attack that deals heavy guard point damage on guarding opponents. All right. And then you have jump down B as well. Oh, sweet. Okay, okay. C, down C, right C, jump C. And then on the ground, hold the button down to move forward, then grab. Ah. So it's just back throw. And then back throw in the air. Okay. And then, yeah, you can hold it down to, like, you can buffer the input. All right. Special move. Down B. Oh, hold D. Hold DB, right. Okay. What are y'all thoughts on this? I think this is something that is probably, honestly, that in my opinion, it should be more controversial than one button input, like one button specials. And that is modifier buttons. So like hold down your D for special button and then press B to get a special attack. Press down B, right? There are some games I think that have, especially in like kind of the like arena fighter realm, that do this, right? Like games designed for controllers where you would hold down a shoulder button as a modifier. Like you don't see this. Like, you see this less often than you see stuff like Negative Edge, which is honestly also something that's becoming vanishingly rare in fighting games. But, like, that whole, like, right, like, I think you get there's a similar problem for those who have an issue with, like, the 2x KO or the Nen Impact layout with the, like, 2 special buttons and, like, the extra wide real estate. And like, the hold and press motion, right? Like for me, like that input is actually probably harder than most motion inputs for me. It's weird. Yo, you think of Schmeiser Robo where you gotta hold the guard button to do a light attack. These are like, there are some like far less common fighting game conventions that we don't talk about, and like in part because they're not as common, but like I don't think fighting games with like ridiculously large button real estates that are like awkward to access are all that common either. But it became such a huge talking point, which I found interesting. But like, yeah, stuff like this. I'm curious how many other games are really focusing on this as a method of input. Like obviously Shuzen considers it heavily. I know one of the games that Panthavma is working on, Cronian Titans, is another one that uses this like modifier button approach, right? I think Blade Strangers also had that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, hold down DC for your super attack. All right. And you can see, so this is like, you have all these different gauges at the top, right? Down or left? I find that so interesting. Down to block. That's another one that I feel exists in some games, in a handful of games. Auto guard. Attacked in... Automatically guards when in an actionable state. However, there are penalties such as the guard being more easily broken. Oh! Down to block and neutral block, but neutral block isn't as good. Okay, hold D and then right or... Oh, okay. And so, yeah, you can see that on the... There's that bar... The yellow bar has... Is your guard bar. Interesting. So many meters, man. Okay, air recovery, down in the air. Okay, hold A, B, or C. Oh, and then you can do a... Okay, so you can, like, recover and... Interesting. Okay, and then here you go. You're rolling get-ups, hold left or right while on the ground. Quick get-up, hold buttons. Recovers from ground. Down state quickly. Can be used in can be used in combination with. Okay. Changes the style. There are various types of styles. Transform, enhanced, peculiar. Enhanced uses MP gradually, not at the time of activation. There is also a cooldown, so it cannot be used continuously. Hold D and A to activate. And that takes some of your MP. Oh, man. Change attacks. Performs an attack with a shockwave while changing styles. Oh. So, like, offensive burst into change. Nullifies opponent's attacks. Ah. Okay, and then defensive. So, yeah, you use it as a burst as well. Oh, that's funky. I like how they've like rolled... Right, they've rolled that, like, that burst mechanic into your style / install. Okay, and here's the tug of war gauge. This is something that I was actually a little bit confused about the last time, where I'm not sure if I actually went through the entire tutorial. The more it increases, the more damage will increase. Try hitting the break attack or performing a stylish change. Ah. Okay. Oh, yes, and then your items. Holding D, down C. Yeah, very grid-like in that way. You're absolutely right. You know, I never really considered... Of course it's a tug-of-war system. That's funny. I never really considered the grid system to be a tug-of-war mechanic, but it absolutely is. there's a handful of really interesting examples of that. All right. Counter attack just before their attack. All right. So yeah, every one of these items here gives you a passive and an active component, right? Dash guard crosses over opponents. Rapidly hitting aura. Attacks can be canceled. Oh, that's fun. Dash cancel attacks. Decrease guard point cost and recover guard points for a few seconds when you activate. Oh, that's good. Right? And then here, you get just like a projectile that will increase your attack and defense. Right? Recover significant HP and guard point. Okay, I'm going to try the... Why not? The Wind Spirit. Oh, okay. I love the animations in this game. Like... And you have fast fall, right? You have like short hop, fast fall. And then you have your light attacks, right? So there's no crouching because down is guard. Oh, man. Okay. So you're right. Down A at the same time is your anti-air, but it's also a launcher because it's jump cancelable. So you can get access to it through a 2-hit chain where you can, right? If you just hold down and press light, it'll give you stand light into that. And then, oh, you can even go into it A, down A. Oh, this is gonna be stupid, man. You know that someone's gonna... What do these cost me? Okay, so some of these do cost me special, right? Down C, forward C, stand C. So yeah, all my C attacks cost a little bit. And then holding down D and using my light... Oh, sorry, my medium, because my light is my install. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so right, I'm just playing through, trying to figure out how the various systems kind of piece together, right? So now that we know that it does have this chain system, light, medium, heavy, which retracts. So you can get like 2 loops of that. And then probably into the down special. And then you could like go into super. I like it. All right. All right. Yeah, using that down B attack, it gives a little ground bounce, lets you pick them up again. Oh, okay, so you can't do the 2 loops into it. Yeah, the gravity scaling kicks in pretty hard. Okay. Oh, man. And you can just chuck that shit at him from full screen? Get into launch. Oh, my lord. Yeah, and you can, like... You can just absolutely, like, TK everything, right? So yeah, if you TK, right, just like hop and immediately, or like instant air, not TK, right? Because it's just the inputs. But you can just instant air your light attack and stay very close to the ground. And then go into your heavy, which actually links back into your standing attacks. So... Okay, jump, and then... Launcher? Yeah, you can combo that into launcher. Alright. Oh, man. I mean, like, okay, you obviously don't need to do that because this is one of those games. Unlike Bukotsu, Shuzen is one of those games that it's like, do you want it to work? It'll probably work. You can spend the bar and maybe make it work. I love how, like, basically are all of her mediums jump cancelable? I think so. No, not the down one. It is hella freeform. Like it is actually one of those games that makes me be like, right, we were talking about how like limitation breeds innovation amongst players. This is one of those things. I almost have decision paralysis in games like this, right? It is like, there are so many options, and it can go in so many directions, and there are so many systems at play. It can be very overwhelming at first, right? But it becomes very, very engaging once you start picking those systems apart, right? But like, I mean, I have definitely hit some games, especially some of the anime fighters, where I'm just like, you got so much going on that I don't even know how to get into the core of it, right? There's just all these branches all around it that I'm like, I don't know where to travel. Yeah, Melty Blood style. And Melty is one of those games that definitely has been a struggle for me, right? Let's get some matches in against the CPU here and see how this flows. Jeez. Yeah, I'm almost guard broken already. All right. Yo! This maniac with his guns. Right? It's almost like you just got to say to yourself, I'm picking one system. I'm just focusing on the one thing, and then I will get to the rest later, right? Yo, it's absolute maniac. What happened to all my health? I felt like I was beating up on him for a minute there. What happened to all my health? Yo, I'm sorry, running, like, dash canceling and running in on their ass with a bunch of armor, it feels really good. Yeah, okay, yeah, medium can go into down medium. Yes, absolutely. There we go. And then, yeah, the down medium in the air, that's something I should probably think. Does that give you a proper ground bounce, down medium in the air? What the helicopters, my dude? Okay. Oh, not enough. Man, the directional influence on your moves, so good. There's something about, like, jumping and floating around with this, like, jump light attack that is just satisfying. Oh, sorry, sir. Okay, that's good. I like that. Like, activate, string, dash in. I guess I need to start mixing up throws more often. And I am sure there's some, like, amazing opportunities for frame traps in there. Like, it is just so wild. It's so fast-paced, right? EX down heavy hits OTG. So that gets them... Oh, okay, okay. Ah, alright. Oh, damn. I meant to hit them with my light chain first. Though, honestly, it probably makes more sense to just go into, like, mediums into heavies into specials, right? Since the gravity scaling kicks in so hard so fast. Damn. Damn, sir. I'm sorry, that was a fucking sweet-ass combo. Oh, can't combo off that throw? It's some bullshit blazing, I believe is what they call it. Yo, Happy Chaos wishes. Okay, so let's see if I can get the 2 loops into the down B, down C. Because if that works... Ah, no. Okay, so gravity does not allow for that, I don't think. Or do I need... Sorry, down EX. So do I have to... Oh, no, wait. That's... Yeah, I think that's the right one. It might only work after the 1 loop. Oh. Damn, son. That's right, dude. And once again, like, there's all these, like, momentum systems, right? Where it's like, if you use, the more you use your resources, the more powerful you get. But then you end up, like, tapped out of all your magic, which makes you way less versatile, right? I was just like an armor dash right in his face. nope, nope. That's bad news bears. And there's no burst while you're getting hit, though, right? It's only burst while you're blocking. Tried to go for a throw. Oh, damn. Oh, so, well, you can do it while getting hit. Okay. Oh, that's not a true combo. Oh. Hang on a second, friends. All right, there we go. Mrs. MKL just saying hello to everyone. Jump. Okay, okay, hang on a sec. Ah, stop shooting me for a second so I can try a move. Yo, happy Monday. We are. I was actually mistaken. I don't think Shuzen's a 2D fighter maker game. I think it's made in a bespoke engine. But I feel like it is somehow part of the 2D fighter maker family. I don't know why. It just feels like it. Oh no, I want to do the down B. Down B in the air. Helm break his ass. There you go. Oh my god. Yeah, sort of, right? Same thing. Wonderful World is another game that is not a 2D fighter maker game. It's a Dojin game, but like... No, not all Dojin games feel like 2D fighter maker games, but goddamn do some of them ever. Right, okay, yeah. I got to incorporate... There are some moves, right? I think it's all the... It's down... Is it the down Bs or the guard crush moves, if I'm not mistaken? okay, so yeah, getting 2D Fighter Maker games up and running isn't particularly difficult. But it is particular. 2D Fighter Maker, on Windows 11, is Terradrome a nightmare? See, so what I have found is that if you can get your hands on a version, because some of these games have been basically converted to an English version, like Bukotsu, the game we played earlier on, has a Japanese and an English version with like the translated English menus in 2D Fighter Maker itself. Now, that will make it so that you don't have to jump through as many hoops to get the game running with Windows, which helps. But at the same time, I feel like it causes way more compatibility issues with Windows, right? So while you don't have to do things like change your region or change your language settings, I feel like they're more likely to break. So if you can get your hands on the Japanese version, I would say it's worth doing those changes, right? And like doing the language changes and region changes. You know what? I think I'm gonna put together a present for the crew here for this year. I'm gonna put together a little holiday present for y'all. I have been toying with this idea for a while of a quick and easy way to get people on board and get their PCs set up for 2D Fighter Maker. So I'm gonna work on something that'll hopefully be basically a one-button solution where it's like you open a folder, you launch a file, and you might have to reboot your machine, and then 2D Fighter Maker games should work. I'm actually going to put a call out here. If anybody hangs out in the Digital Basement Discord, and you don't have and your machine is not set up to run 2D Fighter Maker, if you're willing to test this out for me, we can talk in the Discord, and I would love to get like a script set up so that you could just run a script, have it work, and then you can kind of dive into the world of 2D Fighter Maker. Because it's really amazing, but like it is an archaic system that requires a little bit of finagling. It's not like technically difficult, it's just annoying, right? And when things go wrong, it's a pain to troubleshoot. So if I'm able to provide people a kind of like one button solution, that would be fantastic. You're willing to test over the weekend? Thank you, Punk. I know you got me. Oh yeah, I know. I hope the move goes well for ya. The cool Alucard gunman. That is the best description that I have actually heard of this man. Like the set play potential. %. Anti-micro is the way to go. That is something else I would love to be able to set up. There are definitely some anti-micro, some weird controller setups in 2D Fighter Maker games, but there's a couple of kind of like standards, right? Some games use, it's TFHB for all of their like directional pad layouts. Others use the numpad on a full-size keyboard. Others still use WASD. Others use the D-pad, not the like numpad. It's like it's hella weird. But like as I've played through these games, it's kind of dawned on me that yeah, there's a handful of common like controller layout styles. So they're not always perfect, but they're usually better than just like guessing, right? Does his install? Oh yes, that's right. He becomes, yeah, he gets the sword and the bazooka. Sword and the bazooka. He gets the helicopter off his normal. Yeah. But yeah, Joe, no, for real, I hope the move goes well for you. I know it's such a struggle. I was just talking to someone else who's also going through their own move, and it's just like, it's always a pain. So, best of luck. I hope you can get settled soon. God, shoulder bash with a shield? Yeah, and that's usually what I do. I mean, what's interesting is, like, once again, 2D Fighter Maker being kind of a weird system. Some of the games, though they have a joystick option, there are unpatched versions of the engine which will cause frame drops or like input drops on your controllers if you use the built-in joystick option. So that's why, as a result, I'm like, I don't know if people have actually implemented that patch. And instead of wondering, I'm just like, guy, I'm just gonna use anti-micro in the keyboard. Oh, that's so sick. Okay. I love how the Gatling gun OTGs them. And then you shoulder bash with the shield with your down B. And, oh, what's a good follow-up to that? Yeah, because you get that. Oh, so sick. Oh, going to the helicopter, maybe? Yo, get out of here. Get out of here, you little bot talking shit about my viewers. Look. We don't need no stinking pay-to-play. Oh, too far for it. Oh, that's so sick. Yeah, grenade or drone are the better options. Okay, because grenade... What is that? Neutral? No, because that's neutral. Yeah, okay. Down. Nice armor. Oh, yeah, okay. There is enough of a gap there that they can actually throw you, which is cool. Okay. And if you have the bar, grenade into drone is probably the best, because it should bring them up high enough that you can basically follow up with whatever else you want. Oh, I was hoping for the reset and then to work towards a guard break. Can you? That's sick. Guys, so many options. Oh, not the throw. God, just the pickup with the gun. Oh, that was smart though. Yeah. Ooh, no. Oh, I should have charged in. All right, so okay, so you can get upgun, grenade, 2 loops. If you're close enough. Okay. So definitely in the corner, good. Unless they armor through it like that. Oh, I wanted to pick up. All right. Oh, see, that's what I was hoping. So, okay, the down B grenade explodes a little early on the second time around. Okay, but you can do down B, back C if you got the bar. So sick. And then, yeah, and then transform into your... Oh, God. Into your, rushdown version. Yo, this is the thinking man's fighting game, I gotta say. Oh. That is kind of dirty. Oh, from DFO. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Ooh, I wasn't actually close enough. Yo, these counter hits really mess you up too, though, eh? Yeah. So, right, yeah, there's the gunslinger or whatever from, yeah, DNF Duel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Fucking happy chaos wishes. Yeah, you want to love that game. I had a rough go with that game for sure. It looks really cool. It's like theoretically like right up my alley, but it just didn't hit for me. But I didn't even realize that yeah, it had the combos were kind of wild, I got to admit. I know that they made a lot of changes post-release that like to address some of that, but yeah. I don't know how much it changed long term really. You find casuals in Fantasy Strike more quickly? Well, yeah. Damn, that sucks. Yo, I'm just getting counter hit to hell. This is unreal. What happens when you just push buttons? Yo, how did that breaker already? Ooh, guard cancel. Oh, dang. Ah, I thought I was going to be smart. I thought the transform and the down C grenade that hopped me back was going to be good enough. Oh, man. Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look before we wrap up at what some of the suggested combos are. Oh, hold A. Oh, okay, okay. Dude, I was not sure how to read this combo. Okay, 2 rows, top left to right, just like a paragraph. Okay. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. You're straight down, down, or forward down, so you can control. Holy heck. Oh, we got him! Yo, that was only the first one. What is going on? Oh, wow. What? It is insane. I am not... Well, this is it. Like, so many shot variations. It is kind of wild, right? And I would much rather use him as a just, like, mid-range to long-range zoner slash, like, just pressure. Like, both the characters that are in this game have fairly long range anyways, so you can kind of stand at that mid-screen, you know, half-screen spacing and just apply pressure with your various projectiles until you break their guard, and then you're like, forward C, vroom, and you're in there, right? But then you got to get in to do this kind of stuff. But, like, realistically, I'm just like, dude, I'd almost rather just, like, get the Canadian reset and then just see what happens in the scramble. Oh, it's ground B? It's fucking 5B? Oh, come on. Okay, but you don't actually, like, you have, because there are so many hits in his attacks and because they last so long, you actually have a bunch of time here. Jump left C? Oh my god, jump grab in the air? That's what you want me to do? Oh my god! I can't get the jump cancel B. All right, hang on a sec. Maybe I gotta wait longer. Seriously? I don't know why the down A into B isn't working. Am I doing it too late? Oh, shoot! Shoot. I did the wrong C button in the air. I was so close. Yeah, it is a wild full screen converge, right? Oh, God. I did the wrong... Oh my. Yo, they are asking quite a bit from this guy. Okay. I consider that one complete. Dang, man. Okay. These are good. These are good. There is so much, like, I just... There is so much you can do with the characters in Shuzen. It's kind of wild, man. Yo, like seriously, that is like a combo scientist's dream, right? Is to just be like, give me all the things. Give me all the things, and I'll put them together. And the most trials out of the two. Yeah, okay. Oh, and I'm sure that's just the beginning. Yo, those are the basics, right? Where they're like, hey, don't worry. Once you can do this, then you can figure out the other stuff, right? And I'm, nope. Oh, that's wild, man. Yo, good fun, though. Good fun, as always. Friends, make sure you go check out some cool indie fighting games. Definitely. Oh, here we go. Did you know, friends, that I have a Steam curator page? If you are interested in the niche, in the indie of the fighting game variety, then you should definitely go give that curator page a follow. I will be spending a bunch of time reviewing all of the fighting games that I've come across on Steam, giving my recommendations. First of all, I've played a lot of them and I haven't reviewed them personally, but I'm like, you know what? Let's do a curator page. Because one of the really cool things about this actually is like, and not to give too much credit to Steam, because Steam has largely not done anything, or like Valve has largely not done anything with Steam since Steam was Steam. Right? Like, okay, they've done stuff. But let's be real. Valve is not known for doing things they don't want to do, and they need to do a better job of making sure that people can find fighting games in a reasonable fashion. So one of the actually cool things about this is that basically if you go to that link, it will be a storefront with just the stuff that I review. So only the it won't be all of the fighting games. It won't be all of the niche ones even. Not yet. I'm working towards it. But like, it means that you can go to a single spot. You can click a link and you can see what the top selling are. You can see what's on sale. You can see a bunch of reviews for a bunch of different games you might not have heard of. And you know that you're going to find actual fighting games when you go there. Not random brawlers. Not random 3D action platformers. Like, it is... I mean, I am sure, guys, if you have spent any time looking for a fighting game on Steam, I am sure you've come across the most ridiculous suggestions ever. And, like, yeah. That can't be how we find these things. Yes, no, thank you, Punk. I think it's once again, it's the what are the things that I would like to see in the world? Hey, is it within my, within reasonable limits for me to do it? I'm gonna do it. So that's what I'm trying with the curator page. So please give it a follow, tell people about it. If you have games that you want to see reviewed, let me know about it. I will make sure to take a look at them. I'm going to be going through reviewing more demos of games so that you can see the stuff that's coming up, not just the stuff that's been released, and be able to try out some of those demos yourselves. So make sure to go check it out, friends. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm thinking of making a little YouTube video, a short, and some TikToks or whatever to talk about it. And I want to do like weekly recaps. So I want to put those out on the Patreon for all of the free patrons in order to be like, do a little bit more in depth, maybe show some extra videos and combos from these games. So some interesting things. But then, it's an opportunity for, to talk a little bit more about this and help get the word out. But I am already very, very pleased with the response. Over 100 people have said this is something I want to know about, which is amazing. So I hope some of those 100 people can find a couple games that they have not tried before, amongst the giant pit of games that is Steam. But we are calling it for now, my friends. Quick little chill. Make sure to hop in the Discord. I've already linked the Patreon. We got stuff on the YouTube as well. Make sure to check all that good stuff out. Hey, and you know what? Wombatize, Tetris player, is running some Tetra.io right now. So, legally distinct Tetris. Dude, Wumbo is such a great Tetris player. I think I first started following them when Tetris Effect released, and they were doing a bunch of work in Tetris Effect. If you want to go see some impressive play, let's go check that out now. But, yo, friends, thank you for joining me here in the digital basement. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a lovely week ahead of you. Remember to stay safe out there, everyone. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. And, yeah, I'll catch you next time here in the basement. For now, let's go check out some Tetris. All right, friends. Have a good one.